Well, welcome into another Cat Country KATcast. Actually, we're missing a person today.
Yeah, we are actually, aren't we?
Erin just could not be here today. She had some stuff going on. So, Jordan, it's you and I.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Our KATcasts lately have been kind of on the fly. They really have. Everybody's busy.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
You're busy. We get it. We're glad that you're just here to watch the KATcast or to hear it or however you're.
Hopefully be entertained a little bit.
Enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we got to talking. We thought, you know what? There are like all kinds of day in, day out, mundane tasks that perhaps you could make a horror flick. Because horror flicks are all the thing right now. If you look at the box office, like out of the top 10, like 5 of them seem to be horror flicks.
And it's perfect timing, too, because it's the start of October, so this is just perfect.
Right, into Halloween at the end of the month and everything.
Yeah.
So what could we come up with that's just a regular... here's one of the things I thought, because, like, for instance, the movie Him...
Yo, yes.
It's a football movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's specifically NFL or what, but it's, a football movie. What could you get horror from that? Apparently they have.
See, and I heard about that one, and I was confused. I'm like, what's scary about football? Like, what can they do for that?
I don't know. I'm sure they can. I don't know the details of it. I just know that the guy who wants to play football, his mentor, I guess the guy he's looked up to for all these years, I guess turns out to be the scary guy. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't watch it. I know you and Erin like horror flicks more than I do.
Here's the horror movie for sports fans. There's just a flag every play.
Right. Come on. Pass interference. That wasn't pass. That is a horror flick right there. I'm telling you, I've screamed at enough referees in my life. So anyway, there's the idea, though. Like something just a regular, routine, ordinary, mundane turned into a horror flick. Washing the dog. I thought of this one, Jordan. Okay. Washing the dog. Okay. Normally, you put him in the tub and you scrub him, and then you're fighting him a little bit and everything. How about this one? The curse of the muddy pooch. You put the dog in there, and then as soon as you get him, he's all clean. So it all comes back, like and worse. And every time you wash him down, it's getting worse and worse. Like he's getting dirtier than when you put him in there, and he's slowly turning into like some creature that you don't recognize. Okay, so I don't know. If you're doing something about washing the dog, something like that, maybe.
I'll tell you, like a weird everyday item. Like I think that needs to be utilized in horror more are like mannequins. Because I feel like there's just mannequins are not used in horror movies enough. You're in every store. They're not creepy, but like the moment that you're alone, in a store and you have like mannequins around, you're like. All right, now mannequins are a little strange.
Mannequins are something about, and they try to make them look better by putting clothes and everything on them.
Maybe it's because they look too human-like, but they're missing so much features that you're just like, it creeps me out.
You ever seen like a mannequin, like a completely naked mannequin, okay?
Yeah.
But when you say naked, it doesn't like they have any parts, but it's like, but like they don't have
declothed mannequin.
Right, their faces aren't colored in, so they just have like plain.
Yes,
there are no distinguishing marks whatsoever, and just that pale. They look weird.
Yeah, and and you could just play around with, you're like in the store, and like as you're like, wait, didn't I just see that mannequin over here? Like it's the same mannequin, right?
Following me.
You could do, and it's in different positions as you're seeing it, or something. Like it could be so creepy, right?
Well, and I've told the story before, maybe even here on the podcast. I'm not sure. Of my cousin Steve had a Jerry Mahoney puppet.
Oh,
the mannequin, with the head on the stick, and it came out, and it was a ventriloquist dummy. And I was terrified of that thing, and I don't know why. It just freaked. So every time I'd come over, I'd go over to my cousin's house, and they made him put it away when I came over.
Really?
You're scaring Kevin with that. Don't do it. So even now we're all adults, and he'll text me or something. He'll say, "Jerry's asking for you." Things like that. This is Jerry. This is Jerry Mahoney. This is what I'm talking about. This is him right there. But he's creepy. He looked creepy. I don't know why, but and he was the most fun-loving TV character. But he was just his mannequin was a ventriloquist. It was weird, man.
I was thinking too, something that they should also turn into like a horror movie. Your garbage disposal. Now, I don't know how you do it.
Just the
I don't know
sounds
how you
alone.
do it. But like maybe the garbage disposal gets possessed by a demon or something, and lulls the person over to it mindlessly as they're like, "Oh, I dropped something in there." As they stick their hand
and pulling out a bloody stump, you know.
Yeah.
You think about, we keep that thing in our house, and it could devour whole limbs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's deadly, man. You always have to be careful, what you put in there.
Yes.
You ever heard of garbage disposal? Like if you've accidentally dropped a fork or a spoon in there.
Awful sounding.
Yeah.
You're like, so that's not supposed to be in there.
What was the movie where the guy, he wasn't familiar with something, and he says, I'm at the house, and there's this terrible noise coming from the kitchen. I'm trying to remember, what movie was it? He wasn't familiar with garbage disposal.
I don't know, but I know
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this movie too. Because it's the garbage. Flip this switch and it'll stop.
Yeah. Somebody on the phone or whatever is telling him, he's like, "There's something underneath your sink. It's growling and making this."
But seriously, it can make such a good horror movie. I feel like so many people are scared of that anyways. Mm-hmm. Have this irrational fear that somehow they're gonna accidentally get their like when your hand, like you're not the one operating the garbage disposal at the time that happened. Anyway, but I get it. It's a very unsettling thing to just have in your kitchen.
I'll tell you another one. My wife would appreciate this. I'm not a big fan of perfume. I mean, okay. I understand the ladies use it, and maybe it's when you first put it on, it's really strong. Like by the time they get out and about, it's not. But we've been getting ready for places, and all of a sudden it's like, oh man,
too much.
Could you see? I could see that. It's like the smell that wouldn't dissipate. And, it's like no matter where you go, it's like this incredibly strong. And everybody else is like, no, it smells fine. No, I can't be the only one smelling this. It's like assaulting your nostrils.
What if it's like the perfume, like as you spray it on, like to the person that it sprays on, it's like it smells divine and they're like this irresistible. But to everyone else, like the more you use it, the more like disgusting you start to get.
Exactly.
You start to smell bad, or like your skin starts to rot or something. But you don't realize it's happening. It's like you know what I mean? Like to you, it's like I'm more perfect or
perfume.
whatever.
Perfume. See what I'm saying? Those are some of the things with perfume. We're talking about just everyday things that you could turn into a horror movie.
That's great. I love that idea. Something else I was thinking of, mascots. Okay. Like
sports mascots.
Yeah, like sports mascots. You know how, but like normally, like some people don't know this, there's like multiple mascots. So there's not just like one mascot. There's normally like a team of them.
They can't put just one person in. That's a lot. It's hot and sweaty.
Hot. Sometimes there's anywhere from like 5 to like 10 people that do the mascotting, right? So again, that way people aren't overheating.
Right.
You're doing push-ups all game. Your team's on fire. It's like 50-2, and you're like, okay, no, thank you. But I'm just thinking, all these people put on the costume, that one of those is like, what if like a killer's like in the costume, or something?
What a great idea!
And you're like, who is it? Like,
you can't tell.
Because it's like there's multiple mascots. Who knows? Like,
I wonder seriously. You talk about the heat and everything. I guarantee you this has happened somewhere. It's something. No matter what you think of, has happened somewhere in the world. I wonder if a mascot. It's been so hot. And he just finally collapses in the costume.
Oh, just like passes out?
Right. And everybody thinks, it's all part of the act. They're just waiting for him to get up. I go, he's not getting up.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's scary. I mean,
that would be terrifying.
At what point do you say, you don't want to pull his head off, because you never do that. You see all these kids in the audience scream, ah! Where's Fred Bird's head? Or whatever.
That is true. I didn't think about that. But that was all. It's again something that's just like normal every day, normally not scary, but like I was just thinking, like, how weird would that be, like a killer mascot? And like, you know what I mean? That would just be like one of those like terrifying things. Who could it be?
I'll bet you somebody has made that.
Maybe. It's got to be a great movie idea.
Somebody ought to Google that. Look that up. Movie mascot, the mascot murders, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even the alliteration
mascot
works.
murders. Exactly, right? Yeah. It works.
I love it. Think just regular everyday things. The washer and dryer.
I thought about this too, actually.
Yeah, tell me your thought on it first.
Well, so most of the time people like their washer and dryer room is like a little creepy, right? Normally their washer room.
Ours is slanted. It's got like this slanted ceiling in it.
Normally
I go in and I bump my head all the time.
The lighting's always a little strange in washer rooms, Sometimes, again, it's like an unfinished kind of scenario where like their washer room is. So it's like maybe there's no carpet. Maybe it's an unfinished basement scenario where their washer is. So it is always like the setting of the washer and dryer always a little creepy anyway.
Let me just interrupt and say, I've taken pictures of lighting. When you say about the lighting, you're right.
Yeah.
I've taken pictures like in the laundry room, like I don't know, maybe one of the dogs or whatever. But I take a picture, and it's always the lighting is like this weird pink.
Is it really?
And it's like, what is it? A fluorescent? Is it fluorescent? I don't know what it is, but it's always like the weird pink, man. Like I just can't get a normal picture in there.
Ours, when you shut the lights off, it leaves like a glow for a minute. It's like you're like, ooh, this is a little strange down here.
We had a dryer, believe it or not. By the way, let me just go on the record and say I don't recommend Samsung washers and dryers appliances. Okay, I'm just gonna. If you Samsung people are watching, I'm sorry, but we had a Samsung dryer. I'm sorry, it was the washer. The washer, the glass actually exploded. Remember that when
I do remember you.
The glass actually exploded. I don't mean like it had a crack. I mean it went bang.
The glass just exploded.
It was under pressure or something, and thank God our grandsons weren't standing in front of them because they could have been seriously injured or worse. And they had to come out and they replaced the whole door and everything. Apparently that was an issue with some Samsung washers. So that alone was a horror flick right there.
You imagine the dryer,
Attack of the Killer washer.
The dryer door like flings open, and then all of a sudden a sweatshirt like wraps itself around you. It's like dragging you back in. No.
Or you open the dryer and it's like it's all dark and everything, and you open it up. And like inside is like this whole mini universe.
Oh,
like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
With the little.
You open it up and it's like, oh yeah. You're like, oh my gosh, it's a giant.
Yeah. Or there's like this whole vortex in there. It was like a parallel universe inside the dryer. Yeah. So that's where my socks went.
Yeah. That's where my socks keep disappearing.
That's right, exactly. Somewhere. There's a Kevin on some universe that has every sock he's ever wanted, Oh, man.
Ordinary, everyday items that could be scary. That's what we're talking about on the podcast today. Yeah. What you got? Another one, Kevin?
I had a couple. One of them was like lawn, yard work.
Oh, yard work.
Just
okay.
doing yard work, lawnmower stuff and everything.
Oh, can you imagine?
Hey, lawnmower man.
Like a lawnmower accidentally starts up automatically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
so
you left it
chasing you, or I don't know.
You like left it at the top of the hill or something. And all of a sudden, it's like as it's going down the hill, it starts up. You're like, what? You're like running away from the lawnmower.
We had one of our houses that we owned in the garage. We had the lawnmower set. There was an old green riding mower that I had, and one day I hear this racket coming from just like noise, like clattering and falling, and I go, "What in the world?" And I go out there, and on the lawnmower sitting was a raccoon.
Oh.
He had gotten in there, and we had paint cans left there. He had knocked all these paint cans over, and he had knocked himself crazy trying to get out. He couldn't get out. He tried to break through a window and everything. And all over where he was, there was raccoon crap all over the place. It was awful. It was on my lawnmower.
Oh, man.
It was, so he's sitting there. He pokes his head up there from the lawnmower like, hello. So I open the door of the garage, it goes up, and he made a mad dash out of there, man. That was a horror flick right there. Let me tell you.
What about dishes that never end? Like literally, like it's always you like load the dishwasher, and as you load the dishwasher and hit start, they're back to the sink. There's a horror movie in itself right there.
Regular things that could be turned into a horror flick. Hey, if you have a suggestion, you kind of hear where we're going here. Maybe you'd like to tell us one yourself, Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And the way to do that and the way to suggest things is to be sure to email us. That is at catcountry@mailsimmer.com.
Yeah, we would love to hear you from you. Hey, by the way, this is CATcast number 90, Erin.
90?
Excuse me, not Erin. We're missing Erin.
We are missing Erin.
I'm calling Jordan Erin. This is CATcast number 90. How
90.
Cool?
That means 10 more away, Kevin.
No,
we got to do something special.
We keep
for the
saying
100.
we're going to do something special for 100. I don't.
Lucky
You got any
100.
suggestions? What should we do for 100?
We got to do something special for sure.
Yeah, maybe we'll take it on the road somewhere.
Ooh, maybe we can do that.
Wouldn't that be nice? I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll figure it out.
Great plans now, but in 10 weeks from now, who knows? I might be hit by a bus between now and then.
Let's not wish that. Let's not even. No, universe, you didn't hear any of that. Please.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Cat Country KATcast.